Now students, let us come to concentration of urine. Okay. Now mammals have got the ability to produce concentrated urine. Now the urine is concentrated almost 4 times than initial filtrate. Now how this filtration occurs? Now see, if this is your nephron, suppose this is your nephron, okay, this is your PCTs, this is your PCT, there you go, the healthy, group of healthy, this is your TCT, join the collecting duct. Okay, to make the collecting duct a bit longer, because collecting duct is also very important in concentration of urine. Now if you remember, I told you about vasa recta in the previous videos. Okay, if you haven't concentrated, then go back and see what is vasa recta. This is your vasa recta. Okay, now what happens? Imagine this portion as your cortex. Okay, this portion as your outer medulla. And this is your inner medulla. Now the osmolarity in the outer medulla is almost 300 milliosmol per liter. Okay. Now when it comes to the outer medulla, it almost becomes 600, and there on it gradually increases to 900, and finally at the core of inner medulla it becomes 1200. Okay, now this is very important. This figure is often asked in the NEET exam. Okay, now how it happens? Now students, I have already told you that when urine passes like this, from here NaCl, not NaCl, water gets out. Okay, and from the ascending limb NaCl gets out. Okay, now what happens? This NaCl, one thing I have to say, like if the urine is going like this here, and the urine is again going the opposite direction, this is known as counter current mechanism. Also, the flow of blood in vasa recta, this is your vasa recta, the flow of blood in vasa recta in either limb is in opposite direction. So this is also counter current. Okay, now what happens? This NaCl which is lost by the ascending limb, this enters the descending limb of the vasa recta. And again from the ascending limb it can get out into the interstitium. So this is how the osmolarity in the medulla is maintained. Okay, and there is another aspect to this. Urea. This urea can enter the ascending limb, and again when the urine is passing through the DCT and again to the collecting tubule, from the collecting tubule this urea can be again reabsorbed. Okay, so you can understand that urea, obviously it will increase the osmolarity of the medulla. So this is how NaCl and urea increases the osmolarity of the medulla. Okay, and this is actually the countercurrent mechanism. Okay, by which urine gets concentrated in the kidneys. Thank you.